Happy holidays to all of you. I cannot wait to come back to Rustand, and I cannot wait to come back to Philippines.
I'm so happy to be able to wish everybody in the Philippines, and especially our wonderful customers at Rustan, a happy holiday and a very Merry Christmas.
Bonjour, je voudrais vraiment vous souhaiter de passer de magnifiques fêtes de Noël.
Merry Christmas to all of you from Italy. Buon Natale.
I'm wishing you the best holiday ever, you guys, and I can barely wait to see you again.
From our Lafayette 148 family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas.
Maligayang Pasko and a happy holiday in time.
I wish you the happiest and healthiest holiday season ever.
I wish you joy, laughter, and happiness over the holiday season.
I wish you all a lovely, lovely Christmas and a blessed New Year.
Do these soundbites sound familiar? Where's the report? The meeting's tomorrow already. I'm sorry for the rush, but could you please come up with a presentation by the end of the day? When things are going too fast, take a break. Catch up on the hot topics and issues of the day on the Manila Times Coffee Break. Enjoy the perks of Coffee Break on the Manila Times Facebook page. I'm the Fort Villaseran. Please do join us.
Good day. Thank you for joining us on the Manila Times Coffee Break. And with us today is Ms. Dina Arroyo Tantoco, the Marketing and Communications Head of Rustan's Department Store. Hi, Dina.
Hi, The Fort.
How
Thank you so much for visiting us today. I'm great. I hope you're well too.
Yeah, but I know that things have been a little challenging with all the storms and with what's going on in the world and the country today. But I see that Rustan's has pretty much adapted. maybe could you share with us the steps that you've taken to make the in-store experience even more safe and comfortable for people?
Yes, thank you. So as you said, yes, we're so grateful to say that we have been picking up. I think the consumers and the customers have been feeling more safe to go out, and we've, created a lot of safety procedures which we have put in place since May, and we've just been strengthening that and adapting even more. So it's really just aside from the guidelines of the IATF, which is take the temperature, contact tracing, sanitizers everywhere.
All very basic.
All that, but I think if you visit Rustan's, you'll feel like it's a pleasant shopping experience, and because we have a lot of space, so naturally it's a comfortable, not really crowded place to shop. So that's what we're inviting you to this holiday season.
Yes.
But of course, I mean, there are people that really shouldn't and can't come out, and we've also increased services for those people.
You're referring to like the senior citizens and
yes,
young children who aren't
or
allowed
even
yet.
like the vulnerable,
Yes.
even if they're not a senior or a child. That's who or even people who are uncomfortable at this point and just don't want to take a risk. We totally understand that as well. So our personal shopper service is something that's been around for years, actually.
Do I understand that Rosant is one of the pioneers of this in the country?
Yes, I believe so too. I mean, for me, I've been working here for like 13 years, and for as long as I can remember, we've had a personal shopper service always. But I think that, so in terms of the procedure of the service that we give to the customer, I'd like to say, or I'm sure we can all agree that we really try our best to give the customer the best service that they really deserve. So that means going an extra mile for anything that they might need, inquiries that they have. But so that's already sort of part of our everyday, that's part of our brand.
Yes.
So what we did do though, and what we've added, so that it's more comfortable, more convenient, and flexible for our customers to shop, are different options. So we've expanded the service more. We've added delivery.
Yes.
Within Metro Manila.
This is an evolution of a service.
This is an evolution. I mean, you could say that other stores have been doing this already, but for us, we take very careful care about our packaging, our about how it's presented, how it arrives, because it's a very special item or a very special gift. So this was a pretty big it was a pretty big win for us to like be able to work with our delivery service carrier and to offer that. So that's one. We also now have one universal number that you can call, so that we can help all of our customers and connect them right away to our personal shoppers.
This is one of the new conveniences that you offer.
Yes, it is. So that number is 0917 111 1952. 1952.
1952, that's the year Rosant was founded.
Yay! The fourth. Yes, exactly. That is the year that Rosant was founded. So it's a very meaningful number for us, and we're just very happy that it was available. We can take
you're lucky. It's not. Things don't always work out the way you plan.
Yes,
right?
And then our personal shoppers are also another way we've expanded it is that you can contact them through that number, and then they'll shop for you. So for Christmas, for example, you can call that number if you have your list and your budget. We can give you suggestions based on that. We might ask you a couple of questions, like what kind of a person are they, so that we can select for you. But we really want to take the experience that you get inside your stands, and we wanted to extend that as much as possible. We want you to feel it at home as well.
Now people viewing this some of them might not have experienced the personal shopper method that they would in Rostant. Maybe you could give us a little more detail about how different it is.
I guess it's really the combination of all the different parts, because there's the service that we extend, and I think we're very unique, and I'd like to say that It's part of our brand to have top-notch and just VIP service for everybody. So this service is free.
Yes, I
It's
don't
not
think people know that, right?
Right, so in case nobody knows that, it's just so normal to me that it's free. But in case nobody knows that, it's really just a free service that we provide. And you know, our sales associates, we're so proud of them. That's really what gives the uniqueness to the Rustan service. They have the DNA in their blood, and they're very good at attending to the needs of the customer, figuring out what they want. But aside from that, it's also unique because of the products that we have to offer here. So that makes it even more special. So even if you have that service, you know, and they're very good, it's just different items that you can offer.
You have a lot of exclusive brands to Rustan.
Yes, yes. And there's a range of things. So for the holiday season, of course, you know, if you want to share more, you have to sort of budget differently. So we do have a range of items. People tend to think that there's only expensive things at Rustan's, but it's not that it's expensive. We really have all price points here, and we have brands that are available nationwide. So that's just the same everywhere as well. So it's really, we like to pride ourselves on the experience that you have when you receive the gift. So you can't physically shop like now maybe, but the experience of shopping for it should be the same, should be exclusive and really the best service, and also the experience of receiving it, opening it up, unwrapping it, all of that. So I think all of that makes it unique.
One of the things that is unique about gift giving for Rustan's is the packaging. It's very distinct, I think.
Yes, thank you.
It's very iconic for people in terms of receiving a package from Rustan's.
Yes.
Whether it's a small one or a big one, you just feel that somehow more care was put into.
Yeah, and we're very grateful. I do know that the founders took a lot of time and effort, and they really, you can see that. I guess that's why it's so well known, because there was really also a lot of love put into it and creating it, and you really go through training for it. So they're very good.
Sometimes the lines are long, and you're there actually watching them. It's in itself entertaining because they put like you mentioned, they actually put love into the into the gift wrapping.
Yeah, and it's kind of intricate, so you have to.
It's
and actually, I forgot to mention in terms of like expanding the service as well. So if you can't come to the store, you can again give us your list. We'll shop for you. We'll be with you while you shop for it. You approve everything. You can pay online. We can wrap it for you. I mean, we even go as far as writing down. See this. We can write it out for you and then deliver it for you. So we really want it to be a seamless and convenient experience for our gift givers this season.
Yeah, so I think people get that perhaps mistaken impression that they either have to spend a lot or that the items are beyond, usually a little more expensive than what they have on budget.
No, in fact, when we go around later, I can show you the different things.
What I have encountered is that Rustan's actually goes out of its way to present package gift ranges for people. Every Christmas you have that
I mean, it's not just because, yes, we have that. In fact, you'll see it everywhere now. And it's not just because something is expensive that there's more care. I mean, we put the same type of care into every item here because we just believe that each item is unique.
And people, I think, it's not just that the VIPs get the VIP treatment, but anyone who walks in.
Everyone's a VIP.
Yes, you get treated the same kind of personalized and personable service.
Absolutely.
What do they have to look for in terms of Christmas? I understand you have a campaign ready for people, and it's very, well, it's timely and unique to Rustan.
Yes, actually, so our campaign is Home for Christmas. We have a lot, we have Christmas services that we're offering. So we have, of course, we just talked about our personal shopper on call that can shop for gifts for you. But for the kids who weren't able to go anywhere this whole lockdown season, we have a Christmas Kids Gift Registry. So we actually invite our customers to call us up. You can call that number and ask to make your own wish list.
So this is 0917-111-1952. Okay.
Yes. So you can call that number. We'll contact you so that we can match you with a kiddie personal shopper that works to fill up your wish list and registry. And my kids have done it. So what they do is they they call my phone, and then they talk on video, and they go around with the kids on the phone, and then they say, okay, what kind of toys would you like, and look for, and then they go to that aisle and show them. But prior to that, we send a catalog for pre-selection as well, so you can pre-select some items and then have that session with our elves, our personal shoppers, so that you can really complete your gift list.
So given that, first they at least have an idea whether they want dolls or robots, or they want something to assemble, like Lego.
Yeah, we have ongoing promotions throughout Christmas. This weekend we have children's specials, so we're really promoting kids' toys and apparel.
What's the best way for people to be able to find out?
Oh, okay. We have a microsite. Thank you for asking. Which has all of the things related to Christmas. So all of that and more that I just talked about.
This is your e-commerce platform.
Actually, well, it's within the e-commerce platform. Of course, e-commerce is there, rustans.com. But within that, we have a microsite, christmas.rustans.com, and that's where you can look at our catalogs. There's information there about the Santa and then the wish list. There's the personal shopper stuff, so it's all sort of there, and then all of the choices you can view there. But of course, we do have our rustans.com website for you to shop at also.
But how have you, let's say, everything's evolved, I understand, just to make things a little more convenient for people. Would you have certain innovations for your e-commerce platform?
Well, every week we add more and more SKUs. So I think that's the most important evolution that we can have, because when we launched it, the number of SKUs, we call it, that's on our rustans.com website is not, of course, the same amount as the store. Our store is really big, our physical store. But now, we've been adding on a weekly basis more and more SKUs. We have thousands of options there. We have different brands. We have SSI brands. We have, our partners from our nationwide brand. So that, I think, is the most important evolution for rustans.com, is the choices and the options. And then we also have added services, like we can also gift wrap for you now. If you just click the option for gift wrapping.
Although you have a certain minimum amount spent.
Yes, we do.
And then, what other promotions would you have?
So we just, like I said, we have pocket promotions. Right? So just keep on the lookout. Actually, we always try to invite everybody to join our Viber community, because in that community, it's like more detailed
how do you
information.
Connect? How would you locate for someone who hasn't been hasn't joined yet?
Well, it's rstns.shop/Rustans Viber.
Okay. So once they hook up, all the promos are there.
All the promos are there with details. It's just a more detailed account that we can't post like in an ad. It's before and after pricing. It's an idea of the selection of the items that are on sale. So right now, I think we're running a gadget fair. This weekend, we're going to run a kids promotion. We are currently ongoing with our up to 70% off fine jewelry brands and Mont Blanc. And we have a lot of choices. We also have a home sale on the weekends. So that's a good way to shop this holiday season. I know it's not, the holiday season that we thought would be, but that's okay. We're all in it together, and if we can get your items at a better deal, that's better for our customers. So
it does seem to be like in this kind of situation that we're all in right now, and everyone's more smarter, I guess. They're more conscious about how they spend. This is where a personal shopper would really be helpful, being able to meet your budget, I think, and to see options that you didn't know you had.
And to take advantage of all of the promos that we're giving out, like even our FSB. We have specials sometimes where we give extra points.
Maybe for some of our viewers might not be familiar with your FSB program. Maybe you'd like.
Sure. Our FSB is the Frequent Shoppers Plus program, and it's our loyalty program, which we've also had for a very long time. And it's 1 point. 1 peso spent is equivalent to 1 point, and we have an app, so you can download it from the App Store. It's the Rustans FSB app, and it keeps track of all of your purchases there. You don't have to bring a card around. You can just sign in and get credited through your phone.
Which ties in with your safety and
exactly
all the protocols. No need to actually have to hand over a card which someone touches.
Yeah.
Do you have other things that perhaps our viewers might be interested to know about promotions and offers?
We still did our best in trying to create an environment that you feel safe but inspired by this season. So maybe you'll see it more when we walk around, that we put up a lot of festive holiday decor so that this is really a place where you can consider your second home, because you can shop with confidence while you're here. It's we really take extra care with sanitizing, and we just want to invite everybody to see that.
Hi Mike, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much as well.
I understand that in spite of the pandemic, you are actually making developments in store.
Yeah.
In terms of your position, you are expanding and developing store services.
Well, a lot of these services, of course, is more on, right now we're still tweaking the store and making. Getting it ready, especially during the holidays coming up, and trying to make sure that the store experience as well. I mean, with the new normal and everything, that we're at least making sure that the store is ready for that. To give that to still have give the customers a certain that experience, that shopping experience with the new normal, right? Whether it be online, whether it be through our personal shop call program, or even in the stores for those customers who still want to come and look around. Right?
It's like you're giving them more options.
Yes.
And so the options are getting more detailed.
Yes. So unlike before, usually in the past everyone's talked about physical shopping, and now there's also online shopping. But besides that, with given the way technology has advanced, it's not just anymore. There's still that customer of ours that their Sam's customer has that thing that adding a little bit of a personal touch to it. We came up with that the personal shopper on call. I mean, we have our personal shoppers on
That's something you've actually pioneered in the country years ago.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. We did. And we had that, we've always had personal shoppers in the store. And that was, we've had that for a really long time. And like you said, I think we were the ones who pioneered that in the beginning.
But since a lot of people are also doing that now, you've done a few steps ahead of that.
Yeah, so we've taken it a little bit further, where now we have one phone number that our customers can call, and actually from their own homes, given the new normal, that you can still shop.
So that since the store has been around for I guess 68 years.
Yeah, 68 years.
Would you have any kind of do you have certain store promotions to entice people to give that sense of confidence, at the same time that sense of reward for coming and having the store experience, in-store experience?
So as we always said before we opened the store, and the one thing that our CEO, Ms. Zenaida Tantoco, made sure, the one thing that she told us before opening the stores was we had to make it the safest place to be. Well, that was our goal, to make it the safest place to be and the safest place to shop. So we had to put in all these, we came up with certain protocols, for the customer and even for the staff. So, just for the staff, of course, we'd always have them taking temperatures before coming in, and also, of course, do some testing before we opened up. I think most of establishments, they tested their employees before coming in, just to make sure. And then on a daily basis, of course, temperatures are taken. We require most of them to actually have a set of travel clothes, meaning different, of course, because at the time there'd be some people who just come in their uniforms already straight from work. But now, what we say, given the new normal, it would be better if you had travel clothes and you had your uniform somewhere, in a pack.
People are actually taking more care in terms of
just
every step of the way.
Every step, yeah. So at least just for precautionary, right? And then for our customers, naman, we'd always, I'm sure you saw it when you entered.
Yeah.
We have temperature checks.
Yeah, I noticed you had a lot more, like even for hand sanitizers.
Yes, and then we have automatic hand sanitizers around the store. So if anyone wants to, for anyone that wants to sanitize their hands and then they touch something. Also, as far as when you check out, we tell our cashiers to, of course, with the permission of the customer, ma'am, if you pay via credit card, will you be okay if we sanitize your card before giving it back to you?
Yes.
So that, plus of course, before, if you have to sign something, we sanitize our pens and the like, right? So
I guess a lot of it's due diligence.
Due diligence as well. Of course, all salespeople have to wear the mandatory face mask and the face shields. And of course, we keep with the social distancing as well, right? And then, it's come to the point that also any clothes, of course, we encourage people to try on the clothes. And so anything that's any clothes that are tried on, of course, by customers, we set aside, of course, and we sanitize it. Sanitize it before putting it back on the rack. So
that actually might not be something that all stores get to practice, given their. That's something pretty standard when it comes to all the restaurant stores.
Yeah. So that's something that we've set into place to make sure for the safety, of course, of our customers.
Because I think one of the things that does make the restaurant experience unique is how people like to touch the merchandise.
Yes.
And that's something that's been a real challenge.
Of course, our tagline has always been, handle our merchandise. That's one of our oldest taglines, handle our merchandise, you love it. And of course, it's something that we don't want to take away from the customer experience.
So, what other certain innovations that you've done in store or in terms of the online service that you...
So, of course, last year we launched, in August last year, we launched our e-com business, right? So we're still in our well, if you look at it, we're still in our first year. So in terms of in terms of e-com, right, that's still in its infant stages, right? But hopefully we're working our we're trying to how do you say perfect. We're slowly perfecting.
It's an ongoing process, I think.
It's an ongoing process.
What's also nice is I think you're combining it. So it's not just e-commerce, you also have a community.
Yes, that Viber community group, right? I mean, things are evolving, so and even the times are changing. So, you've got to always be on it. I mean, given everyone knows that technology nowadays, it just changes so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to adapt to it, right?
Could you talk about how you're using technology to make the personal shopping experience more personable for them? I understand that you even have some personal shoppers who you have that FaceTime or
so what we do is
call video.
So what we do is we have if the customer is open to it, depends. Some customers are not, so of course we don't force it upon them. But like I said earlier, you can tell us what you need.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look. Our personal shoppers will look around the store, send you pictures for all the options that you have.
Mm-hmm.
If not, we can do a video call and walk you through the store. Mm-hmm. If there's something that you want to, the personal shoppers, each of personal shopper has an assigned mobile phone that they can actually that they have with them, and that you can call, and then that they can take you around the store.
So when they dial that single number, that unified number,
well, so that unified
redirects.
So that unified number, it's to an operator, and then the operator will, of course, this is for first-time callers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say these are the first-time callers, then they'll forward you to a specific to a personal shopper, assign you to a personal shopper, and that personal shopper has his or her own number already. And if you want to stay with that personal shopper, or just to keep in touch, at least you have one person that you can call directly. You don't have to go through these are for the first time. But you can still call that one number,
mm-hmm.
to make it, if it's still easier for you, and the personal shopper will be in touch.
Around when did you launch this?
I launched that one number about maybe 2-3 months ago,
mm-hmm.
to be safe. I think that would be 2-3 months ago, that one number. And but that was something we came up with.
How was it picked up? How was it helped make your system a lot easier?
And a lot of people out there, to be in fact, that are still very wary about going out, and you can't blame them, of course, given the times. I mean, we're still the worst isn't over, but we'd like to be optimistic that at least we're giving the customer, our customers as well, the ease to be able to still shop and experience the shopping experience here at Rustan.
How else would you give people that sense of confidence, particularly in the Rustan setting, because of how things are arranged? And
like I said, with all the protocols we put into place, we'd like to think that we've made it safe enough for people to come over. We've made sure that we're all within the guidelines set by the IATF as well, and even taken some to further. Like we said, you don't really have to sanitize the cards. You don't really have to simple things as that. But like we said, every one of our people are we make sure that they stay healthy, and we try as much as to keep them, for their safety as well. But like we've gone to the point that even when before their break times, they've also been scheduled. There's also a certain number of people that can be in their break rooms. So at least we're not crowding. It's gone to that extent.
Actually, earlier we were there also in the personnel area.
Yeah,
we were cleared there too, and I got to talk to some of the personnel, and that was the same feedback. I thought that especially there, everyone has that certain sense of being watching over each other.
Yes. So we made sure that, and of course, before we even opened up in the beginning, we held briefings, of what people need to do, how to take care of themselves, how to be wary, to take every precaution, things like that.
I think that impacts also on the sense of comfort that people can get, because everyone of course will have to comply and everyone will say that it's safe.
Yeah.
But I think it does begin with how you look after your own people, who will then look after the people who come to the store.
Yes. So the one thing that and our president, my cousin Donnie would always say that the one thing that he always remembered our patriarch, my grandfather, Ambassador Tantoco, would say was always the first thing he would always say is take care of your people. If you take care of your people, they will take care of your customers. Yeah, they'll take care of you and your customers. So that's the one thing. So we've always made sure to take care of the people, and we not just our customers but also the people who work for us.
Thank you very much for sharing that, and it's nice to hear the words of the founder of the store itself.
Happy holidays to all of you. I cannot wait to come back to Rustan, and I cannot wait to come back to Philippines.
I'm so happy to be able to wish everybody in the Philippines, and especially our wonderful customers at Rustan, a happy holiday and a very Merry Christmas.
Bonjour, je voudrais vraiment vous souhaiter de passer de magnifiques fêtes de Noël.
Merry Christmas to all of you from Italy. Buon Natale.
I'm wishing you the best holiday ever, you guys, and I can barely wait to see you again.
From our Lafayette 148 family to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas.
Maligayang Pasko and a happy holiday in Sam.
I wish you the happiest and healthiest holiday season ever.
I wish you joy, laughter, and happiness over the holiday season.
I wish you all a lovely, lovely Christmas and a blessed New Year.